impressed. I'm impressed.
How to do the splits in 50 days, sort of. Why is it 50 days, sort of? First of all, don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content, and also click that like button, as it really helps the channel. In 3 sessions spread over 50 days, this kid was able to do this. Of course, he stretched a lot at home, but that said, he's been doing martial arts for 6 years, and I've been training him for about half a year. So here we go, guys. So on September 30th, 2023, at about 9 o'clock in the night, this is about how far he went. This is about the furthest I pushed him that day. But this day I thought about recording because I figured if he keeps training, he's going to definitely get there soon. Not sure if he would get there soon, but I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. As you can see, he's smiling. But this is the 3rd set we do. I already pushed him like this twice before this, so he's already in a lot of pain here. But he's not the type to whine about it. He's the type to push through the pain. But even then, I've had students like this before as well that push through the pain, that smirk, that actually get kind of almost there, but they don't always make it. As you guys can see, he's smirking again here. You know, if I push him any further, I would really break him. So here I'm starting to release him, and I let him go. And I even told him, you know, like, you're almost there. You really got to push through it, you know. And I taught him some stretches. And then going to October 8th, 2023. So this is about a week later, a little over a week later at 4 o'clock. Keep in mind, he did stretch a lot at home, but mainly he'd be doing this kind of stretch right here because I did teach him this one. So here, instead of pushing him like you guys saw from a week before this, what I'm going to do this day is a different stretch. I'm going to do it a little different. I told him to do this, by the way, at home, so he's been doing it. Now I'm pulling him on one side, and I'm pulling him on the other side. But if you guys watch closely, his knees are sort of bent. His legs are not all the way straight, and he still has quite a bit to go from the ground still. And when I push him here, I could feel that it's still a little tight. You know, you really have to do this with an instructor that knows what he's doing, guys. Because someone like me that's trained to teach people, like, we know how far to take people. See, here you see how far he actually is. See, he still has quite a bit to go now, you know. And then I started teaching him how to do side splits. Instead of going again with the front splits, I figured I'm also going to make him flexible like this. I do this with all my students, but I saw the potential in him in his side splits flexibility as well. Then I told him how to get more flexible for the side splits is to throw this kick here, which is a stretch kick. It's not really an axe kick. I told him to combine doing the side splits with this stretch kick because this will help him get more flexible as well in the hamstrings, which ultimately will also help him with the regular splits. Now, this is November 19th, 2023 at 4:20 p.m. This day was the day. Like I told him, this day, we agreed that the next training after the last one would be the day I push him into splits. And I told him, stretch, you know, get ready for me to push you. I was amazed, guys, that he remembered everything I taught him, as you guys will see in this video. I'm not telling him what to do here. I simply told my girlfriend to start recording, and then I see that he's all the way in the side splits now. And yeah, he's also be able to do axe kicks quite well now. His knees are touching his chest, but he's basically doing every single stretch that I taught him. And I'm just standing there impressed because it just takes about maybe about 3 minutes of this, guys, of him stretching. But I'm going to leave it. And if you guys are watching this with the intention of following in real time, this is a good moment to follow this in real time. You know, this is a really good stretch right here. This is the frog stretch, we call it. And, you know, it prepares you for the splits. It really prepares your hips for the splits. And like I said, he's doing exactly like I taught him. I taught him here. I said I'm impressed. And every single stretch I taught him to do. This one, and then going to the other side without actually moving your feet with your hands off the ground. I do this one myself a lot. I will link some videos at the end of our sparring session that I did with him. I sparred him 3 times because he really wanted to spar me before he went to Spain. Here you guys see how far he goes. but on his own. So I have this much that I have to push him still today. So I'm standing there thinking how I'm going to do this, making jokes so that I'm just going to push him and torture him. I find this hilarious. This is the part I love, for real. So another thing I taught him is this: to go sit at his maximum with his legs open, and to bring his head towards the ground. I'm getting ready to just torture him. And you see now he's going with the right hand touching the right leg, and with the left side touching with the left hand, and then he's going to switch. He's going to go with the right hand in front of his the opposite side. So now he's going to, at some point he's going to do that with the right hand. See, he really listens. He really is doing everything exactly how I taught him. Exactly. See, that's what I meant, guys. And now he's going with the right hand. I was really amazed, guys, because I have some students that I teach them everything, and they ask me the same questions over and over again, and they don't get it. I showed him this literally just once, and voila, look at him. He's doing it, and he's been doing it. And, and the thing is, you guys really got to be careful to do this with an instructor that knows what he's doing. Like I said before, I can't stress that more, because here in Holland, most instructors will not get you into a full splits, even if you're like him. Like if you guys see, he's already almost there on his own, right? But it's that last little bit that counts. It's that last little bit that's scary, that you're not sure if you should push more. And even the instructors here in Holland, most are not going to know exactly who is even having the potential or the talent to have the full splits. So an instructor really has to be able to feel that in their students. And here with Hamza, I just know that he has the potential and the talent and the will and the intelligence and the patience and the discipline to do it, because you need all of these things. And he just turned 20 years of age, so he's also very young. And again, he's very, very talented. Now, let's get started. I have to do this splits myself, sort of, guys. This day, honestly, I only came to the gym to help him with this and to record it for you guys. But here I'm doing the splits myself because I have to push him now. So if I don't really stretch myself out first, I won't be able to go as far as I want to go. So now I'm going to combine the two things you guys saw in the last two videos. I'm going to push him like this, and then I'm going to have him going to push-up position, and I'm going to push him from the back. So I'm going to mix these two up. But if you guys see, when I'm pushing him, I'm really feeling his legs through my feet. I can feel if it's tight, if it's hard to push, that means it's tight. If it feels loose, usually it's not so tight, and it and I'm constantly also asking, how does that feel? Can you go further? And I always gotta make sure you're doing this with your students to make sure that they don't injure themselves or that you don't injure them. You gotta keep checking that they're relaxed, that they're not tensing up their feet. If they're tensing up their feet, that means their leg is more than likely also tense. So you gotta keep reminding them to keep the legs relaxed and the feet relaxed. I'm going to have my girlfriend now, at some point, place her feet on my back. I think that just happened a minute ago. Because if I don't get pressure from her on my back, then I just cannot hold it as long. I slide away, basically. I slide backwards because of the floor. So now I'm telling him to go again down with his head towards his knee, and he's also going to do this on the other side, because this way you're giving your legs an extra stretch, preparing them to push them more into the splits when he's sitting up straight. And just like weight training, guys, you guys have to do different sets, several sets. You have to do this like 3, 4, 5 times. Push further and further every time. So that was set 1 that we did right now. I move his legs for him so that he doesn't get injured, After that, I make him rotate his hips, so what else not? But I edited that part out for you guys as boring stuff. So now we're going to the second set. This is briefly, maybe like 2-3 minutes after what you guys just seen a minute ago. Now I'm really gonna go further. I'm gonna get my girlfriend at some point. There she is. See, that's her foot right there on my back. So she's recording and she's placing her foot on my back so that it gives me leverage like a wall. Otherwise, I just cannot go any further because he's almost in full splits here. I basically went as far as I could go with my legs. So now, because it's different, guys. I mean, even though I can do a full split, it's different to be able to actually push a person from this position. So I'm going to have my girlfriend grab his left leg, and I'm going to go ahead and record while at the same time I'm simultaneously pushing his right leg backwards as well, trying to keep it at the same time as my girlfriend is going. Or I'm pushing with my foot, I'm sorry. He's saying it's hurting a lot. I'm like, yeah, just relax, dude. Just relax, just relax. You're almost there. Because this part is a painful part, guys. It's like getting a tattoo, your ear pierced or something, or a shot. You know, it's like, and I'm still making him go down this way because I have to make sure that those muscles stretch a little further from this position. So right now it's the right leg is only stretching the when he goes to the right leg like this, his right groin muscles are stretching only on the right side and then only on the left side. And then, you know, when he goes back up, it's like he's going to have more room to be able to be pushed more, which is what we're doing here right now. He's a little bit worried, you know. But look at that, guys. He's almost there. He's almost there. Some will say this is all the way, but it's not all the way yet. We're almost there. We still have more work to do here. I'm holding it for a few seconds. I'm asking him how he's feeling, you know. Pain is right there. See, like I said, the growing area. See, he's really feeling it. But yeah, this is fun, guys. I mean, I always have a lot of fun when I can actually take a student to these levels. You know, it's a pleasure for me to see my students succeed and be able to do what I do. And there we go, letting him go. I love torturing these people. I love torturing my students. Good job, I told them. And now it's a moment of truth. Now we're going to push them all the way. So enjoy, guys.
What, towards me?
Yeah. Let go. Let go. Is it all the way down yet? Can you check the bottom now? Is it all the way there yet?
Definitely, yeah.
Touch it?
Ja.
Kan je de vloer voelen?
Ja.
Dat was de volle spits. Gaan we gewoon naar achteren. Good job, man. Gefeliciteerd. You did it.